Welcome everybody. Just getting started here.
200 number, oh yeah.
Alright, we're just kind of getting things started and set up. I've got to fix those lane lines. So it was honestly touch and go. So it was a variety of technical difficulties this morning. Had us a little concerned, but we're here. We've made it.
I'm going to change this to Medley. It's Medley Relay.
Oh, Medley Relay. Thank you. So we've got a few minutes before we kick off. I'm just going to try and get everything set up here for everybody so we're ready to go. Does that help?
What's up?
Okay, let me get these. Try and get these lane lines fixed really quick. To apologize everybody, this was all set up to go, everything was ready, and then we had a camera completely go out on us, so we've kind of been scrambling to get reset up here at the last second, so bear with me as I get this kind of put back together the way it's supposed to look. You get to see me struggle live. Someone out there is like, why are you doing it that way? Yeah, do you want to get us started with who's coming up here?
Okay, so we've got Heat 1 for our men's 200-yard medley relay. We don't have anybody in lane 1. In lane 2, we have Cedar Valley, Derek Ortiz, Sam Woodruff, Jacob Nelson, Andrew Hudson. Lane 3 is Juan Diego, Charlie Gleason, Irving Nelson, Ethan McKenzie, Ethan Adzet. Lane 4 is Stansberry, Wyatt Berry, Adrian Heaton, Joshua Reynolds, Ben Wilson. Lane 5 is Uinta, Arter Dari, Landon Jones, Jagger Morton, Caleb Slott. Lane 6 is Ogden, Mason Winterton, Gavin Gunderson, Porter Bartlett, Owen O'Neill. Lane 7 is Elijah Willett, Nathaniel Kramer, Selman Larson, David LeVar, Caden Martin. Lane 8 with Ben Loman. I think it's AJ Pippin, JP Rebick, Andrew Ritchie, and Garen Gouda.
So lanes 4 and 5 should be your shootout for this race. And lanes 3 and 6, based on the times, look like they ought to be fighting for third place. But we'll see how it goes. We had a lot of surprises in the meet with the girls yesterday. Right now, Uinta High School has the lead, but going into the wall, they touch together. So Uinta and Stansbury head-to-head going into the wall.
Nice.
And Uinta, I'm going to say this is probably Jagger Morton in the water right now. It's pulling ahead, but now you're getting challenges out of lane 6. He's moving up here with Ogden. Lane 6 moving up, lane 3 moving up. This is it. It's down to our anchors.
Stansbury and Uinta are neck and neck.
Juan Diego making a move right now on both of them. We could have Juan Diego is putting the pressure on, moving up, and they are going to secure it. What a
nice.
Look at that. Juan Diego.
Juan Diego.
That must have been Ethan, I'm going to say Atzet, who comes in, who pulls it out and pulls ahead. Nice race.
And they dropped time 148.62. They were seated at 153.10. Stansbury came in second at 149.63. They were seated at 151.07. So nice job.
Okay, so we're on to...
So we're on number 4. Event number 4.
I gotta fix my toolbar. Seriously, we do apologize. We really were scrambling just to make it all work this morning. All right. There we go. Okay.
All right.
Number 4?
Yep, number 4, men 200-yard freestyle. There are 4 heats in this. In the first heat, in lane 3, we have Kai Roby from Ogden. Lane 4 is Isaac Gordon for Stansbury, and lane 5 is Tony Castro for Ogden.
So we've got these, you'll notice in a lot of these heat 1s, we're gonna have just a couple of swimmers, 2-3 swimmers swimming. All the coaches were allowed to bring X number of swimmers, I think 20?
For Cedar Valley, it was 18.
So 18 for Cedar Valley. So I think they can only pick so many, and that gives us a small heat up front, just when you count out the swimmers and who's in what, so.
Kai, hopefully we're saying these names right. We apologize up front if we don't pronounce your students' names correctly, but your kids' names correctly. But yeah, Kai Roby does not have a time in this, so he has not swam in this event before. So we'll see how he does.
Oh. So lane 3, lane 4, Isaac Gordon for Stansbury should have, and he has the best time on the heat sheet for this event, and we see him pulling out here right away. Kai and Tony are going to hit the wall together in unison. So we're at the halfway point. That's the first 100 yards down.
Isaac is just trucking along.
Yeah, Isaac has this well in hand. Second place, they really haven't separated yet, but you're seeing Kai start to move up, and Tony starting to run a little bit out of gas.
Because of COVID, they had to break this meet up differently than they normally do. Normally this is a Friday-Saturday meet.
With boys and girls.
Boys and girls, and depending on how they do on Friday, they advance to Saturday. But because of numbers that are allowed here at the pool, the girls swam yesterday and the boys are swimming today. So they don't get a lot of time in between their events.
No.
We had several girls who did an
Some
event.
back-to-back events.
Back to back. So they get out, run over to the deck, and they're ready to go again. So just so you guys know how the girls placed yesterday, Tooele took first, Uinta took second, and Cedar Valley took third. So those are the region champs for.
So Isaac's going to come in well ahead. He's got this tied up. Second place. Now
Nice.
we see a surge from Tony, who in that last 50 yards pulled back ahead of Kai. So that's a personal best
Yeah.
by a significant margin for Isaac.
Yeah, Isaac was at 2:54.69 and he came in at 2:34.80,
Tony
so
also.
he dropped like
Yeah, they
20
both dropped.
seconds, which is awesome. So awesome. Yeah, and Tony 2:44.27, and he was
Dropped
at
a lot of
3
time.
minutes, so that's amazing. It's a ton of time. Okay, in our heat 2, we have Connor Bishop, lane 1 for Cedar Valley, lane 2, Kevin Abanto for Juan Diego, lane 3 is Caleb George for Uinta, lane 4, Nathaniel Kramer, Tooele, lane 5, Derek Ortiz, Cedar Valley, lane 6, Isaac Weston for Uinta, and lane 7, Joseph Erickson for Ben Lomond. We do not have anybody in lane 8. The one to watch in this is lane 4 with Nathaniel Kramer from Tooele. He is at 2:32.47.
Yeah, it looks like him and Derek Ortiz in lane 5 are 4 seconds apart, which sounds like a lot, but in these lower heats we tend to see bigger swings and improvements of time. It's okay. I can bump the table. It's the cables. It's up there. We're like on pins and needles over here. So the last thing we want is for something to come disconnected again. And
You would be looking at a rainbow screen. It'd be very
looking
exciting.
at a rainbow. It'll be fun. So the first 50 yards comes out kind of as expected here with Nathan Kramer in the lead and Derek Ortiz on his hip. In lane 2, we're seeing Kevin Abanto for Juan Diego. Actually coming up and challenging. The 200-yard free is an interesting one, though, because it's not a sprint, and it's not really a distance event. And so figuring out how to swim your race and how to pace it appropriately is always the tricky part of this race for the swimmers. And the 50-yard is nothing but full-out, mindless sprinting. The 100 yards is straight sprint, but obviously a little more endurance. This one you can't sprint the whole thing, but you cannot just run it nice and steady, even like you do, say, a 500. So lane 3, we see Kevin kind of dropping back now after that early surge. We've got Nathaniel Kramer still out in front, just by a body length. With Derek Ortiz still just on his hip. Okay, we're coming into the wall. Nathaniel Kramer is holding. It looks like he's going to hold off a challenge from Derek. And in third place, it looks like Juan Diego in lane 2. Kevin Abanto.
So Nathaniel came in at 2:30.58, so he dropped 2 seconds, and Derek also dropped time. He dropped about 4 seconds, so nice job to both boys.
I mean, it is an individual / team event, and you want to do well for your team, but at the end of the day, you want to beat the clock.
Yeah.
You just want to beat your best time and keep improving.
We saw all kinds of records broke yesterday with the girls and their own PRs.
Well, personal best,
personal best.
No records, but personal best.
Personal best, yeah. Okay, in our Heat 3, we have Cameron Reynolds, lane 1 for Stansbury, lane 2, Andrew Hunt, Uinta, lane 3, Ben Nilsson for Ogden, lane 4, Selman Larson, Tooele, lane 5, Andrew Hudson, Cedar Valley, lane 6, Garen Gouda, Ben Loman, lane 7, Braxton Johnson, Stansbury, lane 8, Jack Wolf for Juan Diego. Lane 4, Silman, we're probably saying that name wrong, I apologize.
We got Andrew Hudson in the water on a false start there.
He is at 2:21.94.
So lane 3 gets out with a good start, and that's Ben Nilsson for Ogden. He was off the blocks well. And lane 3 leads him into the wall for the first 50. So that's Ben Nilsson with Ogden. But really right now it's
kind of neck and neck with
everybody's in contention, just about. So coming into the first 100, now we're seeing lane 5 and lane 4 and lane 6 kind of start to inch ahead a little bit. In lane 2, we've got Andrew Hunt from UHS, who's kind of trying to keep in touch. Lane 1 also trying to keep in touch here.
Yeah, lane 6, Garen. We kind of got 4, 5, and 6 that are kind of neck and neck here. We got Garen who's pulling ahead.
So we're coming to the last 50, and this is where we'll see whatever separation we're going to get. We're about to see it. Lane 2 is surging. And that's Andrew Hunt again with UHS. He's putting on the burners. And he's going to try and get into the wall at the same time as lane 6, and he pretty much does. So right now, Andrew Hunt and Garen Goods are the two fighting for the lead.
Yeah, Garen.
And it's looking like Andrew might pull this out. It's going to be really close.
It's going to be really close.
He does? Does he? Yes, he does.
Nice.
By a tenth of a second.
Andrew dropped 6 seconds. He was at 2:26 and came in at 2:20.
Nice swim.
Nice
Andrew
job.
Hunt first, and then Garen Gouda in lane 6 and second. That was a good race.
Garen also dropped time by about 4 seconds, so awesome job. Okay, our Heat 4, we've got Eogan Kelly for Juan Diego.
Goods. Garen.
What?
Oh, Garen, I'm getting feedback. Like I say, we're probably going to butcher the names, and we apologize in advance.
All right, sorry guys. All right, our lane 1 is Eogan Kelly for Juan Diego. Lane 2, Nathan Ford for Cedar Valley. Lane 3 is Harrison Stoddard, Tooele. Lane 4, Landon Jones, Uinta. Lane 5, Joshua Reynolds, Stansbury. Lane 6, Porter Bartlett, Ogden. Lane 7, Garrett Pearson for Tooele. And lane 8, Jacob along for Juan Diego.
Lane 4, Landon Jones has a 1:59.62 in this event. He's our favorite in lane 4. Possible, most likely challenges going to be coming from lanes 3 and 5. Fastest seed times are always in the middle of the pool. And so we've got Joshua Reynolds swimming at 2:01.31 and Harrison Stoddard swimming at 2:02.08 coming into this event. Got him coming out fast in this first 50. Landon Jones for Uinta's going to hit the wall first on that 50. Followed right behind him is Harrison Stoddard. Those two are pulling the gap early. Actually, no, yeah. Harrison Stoddard and Landon Jones hitting the wall together. I had that backwards. I had that wrong names there. So lane 4, Landon Jones pulling a full body lane on Harrison Stoddard right now. Third place, lanes 5 and 6 are fighting for that third place position right now. This is your first half of the race down. Landon pulling another half body length. Harrison solidifying second at the moment. The race for third is still in lane 4 and 5 between Joshua and Porter for Stansbury and Ogden. Joshua trying to make a little more headway into that third place position right now. Landon's going to bring this home in first. In second place, you've got Harrison, but he's getting some competition from lane 6.
Nice.
But Harrison's going to hit, and then in lane 6, we get Porter coming in third place with Josh Reynolds coming in fourth.
Landon dropped time as well. Came in at 1:57.08. He was seated at 1:59.62. So
he dropped 2 seconds.
Yeah,
that's a
awesome.
good race.
Yeah, and so did Harrison. Harrison was at 2:02 and he came in at 1:59.12. So yeah, significant time drop. So it's great job. All right, our men's 200-yard IM is up next. We've got 3 heats in this. The first heat is lane 3, Logan Gillis, Stansbury. Lane 4, Silas Ogden. That's lane 4. And lane 5 is Kyler Allen for Stansbury.
It's a typo.
Yeah, it's a typo. Yeah, sorry, on these names, guys, we're going off of what we see on our sheet.
Yeah, on Garen Goods, it looks like they did a typo because it's typed Garen Gouda.
Gouda, yeah.
G-O-O-D-A.
Maybe it was a autocorrect.
So we'll try and get that right moving forward.
None of these boys have swam this event either. None of them have times.
So we have no idea what to expect at all.
So we don't know what to expect, yep.
Other than, I can tell you lane 3 is winning right now. Tell you what I see. So Logan Gills, first 25 of Butterfly, pulled ahead. Lane 5, we've got Kyler Allen. Did a quick goggle fix on that turn, so not happy with his goggles at the moment. Oh, okay. His name is Gouda. Oh, okay. Thank you. I thought we were saying that name wrong. Thank you very much for the clarification.
All right, right now Logan and Kyler, are just kind of neck and neck.
So this is a fun event to watch, and especially as you get into as you move forward into the fastest heats. But it's fun to see kind of the seesaw battle you get as you have a swimmer who's strong in one stroke go up against a swimmer who's strong in another stroke. And you'll see those leads kind of ebb and flow, and if you've got a swimmer who's particularly dominant in one, it can swing the entire race in their favor. So it's fun to watch this one. But right now, Logan has kind of been wire to wire. He's had a body and a half length lead the entire time. So we'll see if Kyler has anything left for this 50 free. Logan's going to cruise in here for first place, setting his first time in the event. 2:44.13. Kyler coming in second place for Stansbury with a 2:53.11. And we've got Silas. I think it's Silas Losi for Ogden. I have messed up this name before. So the Silas coming in, also first time swimming this event, finishing in third. The 3:19.02.
All right, our heat 2. We've got Campbell Anderson, lane 1 for Stansbury, lane 2, Zachary Meehan for Juan Diego, lane 3, Logan Chamberlain, Cedar Valley, lane 4, Jordan Wilson, Ogden, lane 5, Irvane Nelson, Juan Diego, lane 6, Mitchell Hatch, Ogden, lane 7, Ken's Kai Lee for Ben Lomond, and lane 8, Oliver Loosely for Ogden. Campbell and Oliver both do not have times in this as well. The favorite is lane 4 for Jordan Wilson at 2:48.61 for Ogden.
So I would like to point out to everybody, just so you're aware, I should probably put it in the stream, we do not have Wi-Fi or hardline capability at this facility. The only option we have is our hotspot. So it went pretty well yesterday. We're hoping it goes okay today. I'm seeing some bit rate issues. It's not quite as fast as I would like it to be this morning. So hopefully we get a good stream without a lot of choppiness. Let us know if you're seeing issues. I don't know that we have any remedy for them, but you're welcome to let us know. So right now you've had in lane 4,
got Jordan.
You've had Jordan who's been out front, but it looks to me like Irvin is making a little bit of a move here on the breaststroke. He's eaten up a lot of that gap and is pulling even. And looks like he's going to pull ahead a little bit by the end of this 25. and maybe by a head, but it's going to be
He looked
tight.
over and saw Jordan.
So here's the last 50 yards. And now Jordan, looks like he's got a little more gas in the tank at the moment. Is starting to pull that out. Race for third. Also tight going into the wall. In lane 3, Logan Chamberlain starting to stretch it out as well in that fight for third. Looks like Jordan's going to bring this home in first place with Irvin in second.
He's also going to break his time, his personal record. Nice. 2:38. Wow, he dropped 10 seconds. 2:38.38.
So Logan Chamberlain breathing to his left, doesn't really see what's going on in lane 6, but it's not going to matter. He's going to come in third place.
Wow, both boys in first and second dropped about 10 seconds in their personal best. That's amazing.
All right, so we've got Heat 3 coming up, which will be the finals for this event.
All right, in lane 1, we have Jaden Jackson with Uinta. Lane 2, Caleb Slaw, Uinta. Lane 3, Arter Dari, Uinta. Lane 4, Braden Scott, Cedar Valley. Lane 5, Xavier Jeffries, Stansbury. Lane 6, AJ Pippin, Ben Lohman. Lane 7, Wyatt Kiever, Uinta. Lane 8, Brett Meyering for Cedar Valley. The favorite in this is Braden Scott. He is at a 2:08.41. Xavier is next, and he's at 2:14. So he's got about
a 6-second gap.
Yeah, 6-second gap.
Yeah,
so
Braden's a 6-second favorite here. So if he swims anything near his normal time, he looks like he should be a runaway favorite for this event. But we've seen weirder things happen, so. So we've got to pause here because it looks like they've read the wrong names.
The 53. What? Hold on.
There's a bit of a pause here. So when we get to the final event, they read the names. They're reading the names of the swimmers on the block for the final event, and I guess they read the wrong names.
Yes. Okay. I was like, did we read the wrong names?
No,
anything's
they
possible
read the
at
wrong
this
names.
point.
So I think they're trying to.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I think they're gonna reread these really quick.
Look at my
So I think they're gonna reread these names. Here they go. Okay, yeah. Well, I guess we can reread the names. So lane 1, we've got Jaden Jackson from Uinta. Lane 2, Caleb Slaw from Uinta. Lane 3, Arthur Dari from Uinta. Lane 4 is Braden Scott from Cedar Valley. Lane 5 is Xavier Jeffries from Stansbury. Lane 6 is AJ Pippin from Ben Lohman. Lane 7 is Wyatt Kiever from Uinta. And lane 8 is Brett Meyering from Cedar Valley. Again, lanes to watch 4, 5, and 3. Middle lanes are always the fastest lanes. Scott hits the wall first, just.
Oh, but you've got...
And he's got Xavier Jeffries on his hip in the butterfly, but he's going to be about a body length when he hits the wall. Xavier gets a good turn and eats some of that up. Braden's still holding a lead going into the wall. Xavier has a really good turn and brings it even on the backstroke. And these two are head to head going into the wall right now. They're going to hit the wall together. Really good turns by Xavier has kept Braden just inching ahead. But another good turn by Xavier pulls him even again. In lane 3, Arthur is solidly in third. This will come down to that final 50. This is where we should see Braden pull away. Yep.
Braden saves everything he's got for the last round.
And he is a fast freestyler. So Braden pulling away and cruising in here for the win in lane 4 for Cedar Valley High School with a 2:07.58, which is a personal best for him.
Nice job.
And Xavier dropped almost 4 seconds.
That's awesome.
What a great swim for Xavier. Third place, Arthur.
Yeah, 2:17.
He went a little slower than he would have liked to
today.
today.
A little slower, yeah.
All right, so we're heading into the 50s.
All right. Okay, these are gonna go fast.
They go a little slower at region, thankfully, than they do at a meet.
All right, in lane 3 we have Michael Lopez.
These are
all Ben Lobin actually. So lane 3, Michael Lopez. Lane 4, Gavin Cox. Lane 5, Xander Owens, and lane 6 is Caden Miller. Gavin and Xander are super close in time. 36.60 against a 39.60. So you've got a 4-second, I guess. I was thinking they were both 36.
Michael Lopez got a better start, but Gavin Cox is trying to just pull even with him at the wall. They come off the wall about the same. Gavin's trying to claw his way back in there, but it looks like Michael's going to just keep it. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be super close.
Who's going to touch first? Lane 4. So Gavin. Yeah. 39.12. So just
Gavin
a little bit slower
him.
than what he's been.
It really was just an out touch. That was really close.
Yeah.
That was less than a tenth.
Michael came in second. Okay, our heat number 2. Lane 1 is Fabricio Lombard, Uinta. Lane 2, Brendan Montgomery, Cedar Valley. Lane 3, Wake Murray, Uinta. Lane 4, Sam Michelson, Cedar Valley. Lane 5, Bridger McCurdy, Uinta. Lane 6, Michael Kamakagi, Ogden. Lane 7, Aiden Adams for Twilla. Lane 8 is Isaac Weston for Uinta. The favorite in this is lane 4, Sam Michelson for Cedar Valley. He is seated at 27.30.
Yeah. 4 and 5, so William and Charlie just ahead barely, but I couldn't even tell you who's going to win right now. Lane 3 is making a push, which is
lane
Jonah
5
Jensen.
too,
Lane 5 surging. It's going to be 5 and 3. So Charlie Gleason in lane 5 in first place. Second place, lane 3, Jonah.
No.
Nope.
You're in the wrong.
Oh, I'm on the wrong people.
Bridger. So Bridger's
I
in.
hate when I do that.
Bridger came in first at 27:51, just a little bit slower than what he was at. Lane 3 is Wake.
Wake.
Yep, came in second, and then third is Michael.
Michael Kamagachi.
Sorry, guys.
It's Michael.
Yeah,
Michael K.
Michael K from Ogden.
Lane 4 fourth, Sam Nicholson.
Okay, Michelson.
So now I'll say all the same names again that I said last time, only they will be the right swimmers.
Yes, okay, heat 3, we have Dawson Milan, lane 1, Ogden, lane 2, Ryan Beard Tooele, lane 3, Jonah Jensen for Stansbury, lane 4, William Hudson, Cedar Valley, lane 5, Charlie Gleason for Juan Diego, lane 6, Caden Nelson for Cedar Valley, lane 7 for Mason Winterton, Ogden, and lane 7 is Jackson Day for Tooele.
Times are all really close on this. A whole bunch of 25s. So this should just be tight all the way in.
Oh, it's going to be...
For William Hudson right now, looks like he just surged off that turn.
Nice. 24.66,
personal best
the
for
personal
him.
best. Nice job.
Lane 3, Jonah Jensen in second place.
And lane 5 is Charlie in third.
Charlie Gleason in third place.
25.56. They all dropped time.
Yeah, William just surged off that turn and
nice
just took
job.
off.
Okay, our heat 4. In lane 1, we have Ben Wilson, Stansbury. Lane 2, Owen O'Neill, Ogden. Lane 3, Isaac Adair for Stansbury. Lane 4, Ethan A. for Juan Diego. Lane 5, Ethan McKenzie for Juan Diego. Lane 6, Andrew Crane for Tooele. Lane 7, Wyatt Berry for Stansbury. And lane 8 is Christian Swick for Juan Diego.
It looks like the two Ethans from Juan Diego are our favorites here with 23.73 and a 23.95 in lane 4 and 5. And Isaac Adair in lane 3 with a 24.56. Andrew Crane at the 24.64 in lane 6.
The pack record that was set in 2011 is 22.05.
So Ethan Atset and Isaac Adair got off the blocks really well. Ethan is holding the lead into that first turn, but then Ethan number 2, Ethan McKenzie, has a really good turn. But lane 3 is surging.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Lane
4, yeah, Ethan came
Ethan
in at
holds it.
Also,
So personal best.
Yeah. And
lane 3, that was
Isaac. And he also,
Isaac
23.57,
Adair,
also got a personal best. Nice.
And then lane 5, third place, Isaac Adair. That was 23, 23, 23.
Yeah, 3 23s.
They were within 2/10 of each other, all three of them.
So awesome. The further heats that you get into, they're just fun because the swimmers are quick.
I am struggling getting heats in today. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time, but I really am.
This is event 10 coming up. This is our 100-yard butterfly. There are 3 heats in this as well. In lane 2, we have Michael Kamakagi for Ogden. Lane 3 is JP Rebick for Ben Lomond. Lane 4 is Zachary Meehan with Juan Diego. Lane 5, Brooks Mortensen, Ogden. And lane 6, Max Nicholson for Stansbury. Michael and Max both do not have a time in this as well. Zachary is the favorite in this, seated at 125.33.
Yeah, these all have times. Okay, no, we've got no times. Lane 2 and lane 6. So.
Do we have a break?
Well, we just finished the 53, didn't we?
So we've got a
we
break.
are on break. It feels weird to have a break when it's going so fast. All right. So we'll go ahead and mute here, and we will take the break, and we'll see y'all back in a minute. they announced the team scores over the PA, but where we're sitting is so echoey, we don't really know what the team scores are. So I'm honestly not certain who's winning right now. I also don't know if we're getting a good stream right now. Sure, we're outputting. Bit rate's a bit low, but it's working. Looks good.
What's that doing?
I don't know. It's acting funny over here. Okay, I'm glad the stream's looking good. My preview shows it's stuck in a loading, so I was starting to freak out a little bit over here.
It's been
If we can get some team scores for you, we'll let you know. But looks like we got Butterfly getting ready to start here. If the stream starts acting funny, please let me know.
Do you want to announce?
Yeah, I'll announce really quick here. All right, so for the 100-yard Butterfly, this is heat 1. And we've got lane 2, Michael Kamagachi. I'm assuming I'm saying that right, Ogden. Lane 3, JP Revick for Ben Lohman. Lane 4, Zachary Meehan for Juan Diego. Lane 5 is Brooks Mortensen for Ogden. And lane 6 is Max Nicholson for Stansbury.
We think, I just asked, and we think that Stansbury is in
First?
Yeah, it's in first right now.
That's what I thought I heard. And lane 4, Zachary is not in the water, so we're missing lane 4. We do not have swimmers in lanes 1, 7, or 8 for this event.
So right now we've got JP ahead. You've got Brooks and you've got Michael, right?
Yep, Michael's in lane 2 and Brooks, so they're fighting for second right now. 1 lap to go. JP is in the lead, but Michael's pulling on him. He's going to pull and pass. And Michael's going to win this heat for Ogden.
Yeah.
JP's looking like second.
Nice. 1:16.12. Nice job.
And Brooks is going to get third place with Max coming in at 6th.
JP also dropped time.
Fourth,
JP
6.
came in at 1:19.07. He was seated at 1:28.64. Awesome job. Yeah, Brooks dropped time as well.
See if I can keep up with the heats this round.
Okay, in heat 2, we have Jaden Jackson, lane 1 for Uinta. Lane 2, Colin Thomas, Uinta. Lane 3, Dawson Milan, Ogden. Lane 4, Grant Moulton, Uinta. Lane 5, David LeVar, Tooele. Lane 6, Andrew Ritchie, Ben Lohman. Lane 7, Alexander Burnside, Cedar Valley. And lane 8, Tate Spencer for Cedar Valley. The favorite in this is Grant Moulton. He is at a 1:13.55. You've got David LeVar seated at a 1:14.47. So not too far off.
Lane 4 and 5, 3, 4, and 5 are all close on their seed times, within a second pretty much of each other. Colin in lane 2 is coming out with the leaders. He's going to hit the wall with that group of leaders. So lane 4, Grant and Colin in lane 2 are going to hit the wall together to lead the first 50. David in lane 5, and Dawson in lane 3. Look, in lane 6 you got Alexander, you got Andrew Ritchie.
Really, we've got
No, lane
3.
7 is Alexander Burnside for Cedar Valley, trying to hold tough with these leaders as well.
Yeah, we've got.
So
We've
Grant,
got Grant coming in.
they got a surprise over there in lane 7 and lane 2, who are fighting for second. It looks like lane 7, Alexander Burnside is going to get second place out of nowhere. So first place was Grant. Second place was lane 7, Alexander Burnside. Third place, no, was he not second? Nope, he was not second. Second was lane 4. My apologies.
Wait, no, it's because 8 the timer's off.
Timer's off, my bad.
So Grant did come in first. We think Alexander came in second.
Yeah, he did. So fourth is third. So lane 2 was Cohen. He got third place. All right, heat 3.
All right, heat 3. We have Joseph Shammy, lane 1 for Juan Diego. Lane 2, Adrian Hinton for Stansbury. Lane 3, Jagger Morton, Uinta. Lane 4, Ethan McKenzie, Juan Diego. Lane 5, Isaac Adair, Stansbury. Lane 6, Jacob Nelson, Cedar Valley. Lane 7, Braden Reeves, Ogden. And lane 8 is Caden Nelson for Cedar Valley.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the timer in that race. Why lane 8's showing first with no time. Unless it was just a mistouch.
Yeah, which could have been.
So lanes 4 and 5 are the lanes to watch. Ethan McKenzie in lane 4 and Isaac Adair in lane 5. They are out first. The question's going to be, where's the challenge for third going to come? Lane 1, Joseph Juan Diego is hanging tough for that third place spot right now.
Ethan and Isaac are neck and neck.
Yeah.
Right now, Isaac is ahead just a little bit, but not by much.
Joseph and Jagger are fighting for third right now in lanes 1 and 3. But to bring it home, lane 5, Isaac is ahead. Ethan's just not going to get there in time.
Wow.
Isaac's going to win. Ethan in second. Third place is going to go to lane 3, Jagger Morton. 56-12. 2 seconds he dropped.
2 seconds. It's awesome.
Both of them had stellar races. They both dropped time.
Both of them sitting at 56. That's amazing. 56.93 and 56.12.
All right, 100-yard free coming up, right?
100-yard free, yep. So awesome. It's so fun to see how excited the swimmers get when they set a personal record. Like, it's just or beat their personal record. It's what I love about this sport. You are really against you. You are trying to beat your own time. You want those team points. You want to come in first for region champs. But you want to beat your own time.
Yeah, those two pushed each other.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It's always fun to swim against good competition because it makes you perform at your best.
All right, in lane 3, we have Alec Rimish, maybe? Yeah, sure. Alec R. for Uinta. Lane 4 is Caden Martin with Tooele, and lane 5 is Joseph Erickson for Ben Lomond. Caden is the favorite in this.
Yeah, 1:11.70. There's about 2 seconds and change between these three swimmers. But Caden's pulled out a full body length here immediately, going into the first 50. He's got this. I will say this, even in the slower heats, when you're not competing for overall victory in an event, it doesn't change the fact you want to win. Winning your heat is what you're going for. Yeah. It's a big deal.
Nice. Caden came in, wow, 1:07.39.
Dropped about 3 seconds.
Yeah, 3 seconds. That's amazing. Alec came in second and Joseph came in third. All right, heat 2. We have Fabricio Lombard with Uinta. Lane 2, Isaac Gordon, Stansbury. Lane 3, Kyler Allen, Stansbury. Lane 4, Tatum Barton, Cedar Valley. Lane 5, Wake Murray, Uinta. Lane 6, Taggart Hughes, Uinta. Lane 7, Christian Zamora for Tooele. We do not have anybody in lane 8. Taden is the favorite in this for Cedar Valley at 1:04.28. We've got Taden and Wake.
Yeah, you got lanes 4, 5, and 6 hit the wall about together.
See how it pans out here. You got Taden in the head still.
He's pulling ahead. Down in lane 2, we've got Isaac Gordon trying to throw his lot in for second place right now. Taden looks like he's going to run away with first. But you've got 3 swimmers right now, all in a potential fight for second. Maybe 4 swimmers after that turn.
Come on, Taden.
Taden's starting to fade a little bit, and Wake is starting to come up on him.
On his heels.
Taden sees him. Looks like he's going to win. Second place, it looks like it's going to go to Wake.
Nice.
But lane 6 and lane 3, lane 6 is going to get third place, and that's going to be Taggart Hughes. And in fourth place in lane 3, those two touched within 0.2 of each other.
Taden dropped time 1:03.40. He was at 1:04.28. So nice job.
Yeah, Kyler in lane 3 got fourth, just out touched by 0.2 of a second.
Yeah, it looks like the boys, a lot of them dropped time. Nice job. All right, our heat 3. We have Sam Woodruff, lane 1, Cedar Valley. Lane 2, Ty Willie, Ogden. Lane 3, Jacob Long, Juan Diego. Lane 4, Aaron Gouda, Ben Loman. Lane 5, Jackson Shemwell, Juan Diego. Lane 6, Cameron Reynolds, Stansbury. Lane 7 is Jordan Wilson for Ogden. And lane 8 is Ryan Grotsky for Ogden.
Looking like lanes 4 and 5. 4, 5, and 3 here. 3, 4, and 5 are the best.
4, 5, yeah.
All 101s.
Yep.
Jacob got a good start in lane 3. He was the first one out.
Really, they're just all neck and neck.
Jacob still holding strong. Getting a challenge from Ty in lane 2 and lane 1 are all up in this right now. Lanes 1, 2, and 3 are actually holding the advantage.
Yeah, Jacob.
Not what we expected going in.
Jacob has pulled ahead here a little bit.
So Jacob still holding the lead. Sam Woodruff trying to get up there. And looking like in lane 4, Garen is making a push, and in lane 6, so is Cameron.
Jacob's going to touch first. Yep. He dropped time 1:00.12. He was at 1:01.93. Nice
I
job.
think a lot of drop time there,
Second
actually.
place is Cameron, and our third place is Garen. Correct? Did I read that right?
Yep.
Yes.
And 4, I was watching Sam.
Wow, 1:00. What? There was 3 of them that
I was
dropped.
watching Sam Woodruff because I did not expect to see him up that high. He dropped almost 3 seconds in lane 1.
Awesome. And so for heat 4, we have Ethan Taschereau, lane 1 for Stansbury. Lane 2, Christian Swick, Juan Diego. Lane 3, Gavin Gunderson, Ogden. Lane 4, Braden Scott, Cedar Valley. Lane 5, Ethan Azet, Juan Diego. Lane 6, William Hudson, Cedar Valley. Lane 7, Garrett Pearson, Tooele. Lane 8, Jackson Day, Tooele. The favorites in this is Braden Scott at 50.11 and Ethan Azet at 52.27. We've got Braden Scott and
Ethan, they're going to hit the wall at the same time. Braden gets a good turn, though, and puts about a quarter of a body length just coming out of that turn alone.
Braden has pulled ahead just a little bit.
Extending that. So he's got a full body length right now. Third place in lane 6, you've got William Hudson, who's looking like he's solidifying his position in third. So it's looking like you're going to see lanes 4, 5, and 6, 1, 2, 3 in this event. Braden Scott continues to keeps his advantage going into the wall.
Nice.
Ethan
49.
in
my
second,
word.
and
He
William
dropped time again, 49.91.
49.91. You know what? He's the record for this event is at 48.58.
He's so close.
I mean, he's
so
working his way down
close.
there. Good swim.
1:57. Ethan also dropped time, 51.57. He was seated at 52.27. These heats are fun. They're fast and they're fun. All right, our 500-yard freestyle is up next. We have 3 heats in this. In lane 2, we have Kai Roby for Ogden. Lane 3 is Tate Spencer for Cedar Valley. Lane 4 is Chase Barrow for Stansbury. Lane 5 is Brennan Jacobson for Ben Lomond. And lane 6 is Max Nicholson for Stansbury. Kai, Tate, and Max all do not have times in this event. So this will be this is always an interesting one. It's 20 laps, and I would drown.
Yeah, so we'll follow this through. Yeah, we're looking like I have no idea what to expect from lanes 2, 3, and 6 with no times.
Chase is seated at 8:05.77. Just to give everybody an update, we've just got more people on than we had on earlier. Just in case you weren't aware, the girls swam yesterday. The boys obviously are today. Normally in regions, it's a Friday, Saturday meet. They all compete Friday, and then the top swimmers move to Saturday. But because of COVID this year and having to keep the numbers down in the pool, they had to split the meet up this way. So yesterday, the girls, the region champs, it was Tooele took first, Uinta was second, and Cedar Valley was third. So great job to the girls. We'll see how the boys play out here today.
Well, and I got to say, Cedar Valley took third on the last relay, which was just a fun race to call.
It was so
They were
fun.
in 4th place going into the last race, won the relay, and came out third overall. It was a fun.
Yeah, the relay dropped like 4 or 5 seconds or something. It was amazing. So that was really fun.
But yeah, no, and the disadvantage of today is that these swimmers are not going to get a break. We saw yesterday swimmers kind of swimming back-to-back events, not kind of having a day to solidify or rest for their final event. But it is what it is.
Yeah, one of the girls did the
100 breaststroke and then moved right to the relay. So right now in lane 6, we've got Max Nicholson, who has pulled ahead of Chase Barrow.
One thing that the swimmer said yesterday as well is that this water is state cold type of water, which
It's good for times.
is good for time. So you'll see a lot of times drop because they move quicker.
Just swim faster in that colder water.
They don't like it getting in, but they move quick.
So we're at the first 200 yards right now. This is lap 8 for Max and lap 8 for Chase, going in right now in lane 4. In lane 2 is Tate Spencer. No, lane 2 is Kai Robbie. Lane 3 is Tate Spencer, my apologies. Lane 5 is Brennan Jacobson. Yeah, no, I don't. My preview is stuck in like a loading screen, but as long as it's still streaming, I'm not going to touch anything. So that's the halfway mark right there in lane 6. So that's 10 laps. So lane 2, we've got Kai, who has caught up to lane 4, which is Chase. He's kind of just been reeling him in a bit at a time for that second place position right now.
If you have the same swimmers who do this over and over, they kind of figure out a pace that they like. When you've never done this before, I can't imagine trying to figure out, how to pace yourself and not be exhausted by lap 20.
Yeah, in lane 3, you're actually seeing Tate Spencer start to pull in both lanes 4 and 2. This is definitely it can definitely be a strategy race. It's really a race where you have to decide where you want to use your speed. You're mostly just trying to swim a nice consistent time over the entire race and have enough in the tank to kick if you need it. But you do have some swimmers who like to go out faster. You have other swimmers who like to go out relatively easy and increase the pace through the middle and back end of the race. It's really just swimmer preference, and you'll see that more in the final heats with swimmers who are used to swimming this race.
Seems like for regions this weekend, we've seen not a lot, but some swimmers, that have never done a race yet. Part of that is due to COVID. I feel like normally by this point, all swimmers kind of have a time.
Usually when you get to region, it's pretty well sorted where you're at.
Yeah, but it's made things obviously very interesting this year. Coaches kind of have to just roll with the flow.
So lane 6, Max is on his last 100 right now. The race for second is getting interesting because Tate Spencer continues to pull in Kai and Brennan. Nope, not Brennan. Chase. So Yeah, Tate is pulling in Chase and Kai. He just keeps kind of working his way into that group, and so second place could be an interesting battle here. Max is hitting his last 50 yards in lane 6. He has a commanding lead of this race. He's definitely going to go on to win this. But now, lanes 2, 3, and 4, this is your race for second. 3 laps to go for these swimmers. And Tate Spencer for Cedar Valley is officially going to be neck and neck for second place now. He's going to have a faster last turn to have a shot at this because he lost time on that turn and he's got to fight it all back coming in. Max is going to win in lane 6. He's going to the wall now. Sets his first time in this event at a 7:14.47.
Got a little bit of choppiness going on.
All right, and it looks like Chase is going to go ahead and extend his lead. He's using everything he's got to hang on for second and third place. You're going to see Tate Spencer for Cedar Valley coming in, setting his first time. Chase in lane 4 dropped almost 30. Well, he dropped 30 seconds almost.
He was at 8:05.77 and he came in at 7:38.09. So
Got a mistouch in lane 3. It looks like Tate's Matt didn't register.
Are we off again then?
Yeah, the board's off.
So
Chase
second is really first. So Chase came in first, right?
So first place was Max. Max was first, far and away. Chase came in second. Tate came in third.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Okay.
So yeah, so 7:14. So Max didn't have a time. So 7:14.47, and Chase came in at 7:38.09. Nice. So he drove a good amount of time. All right, in our heat 2, we have Zane Jeffries, lane 1 for Stansbury, lane 2, Patrick Riley, Juan Diego, lane 3, Mitchell Hatch for Ogden, lane 4, Andrew Hunt for Uinta, lane 5, Easton Jacobson for Ben Lowman, lane 6, Andrew Hudson, Cedar Valley, lane 7, Matthew Howard, Juan Diego, lane 8, Connor Bishop for Cedar Valley.
Hey Dennis, I've seen a question about races 1 through 9. It should all be there, but like I said, my stream is being a little weird on this end. I don't know what's going on. It's stuck in kind of a loading view. If for some reason it doesn't post correctly, it's recording on the back end, and I will post the recording so you can watch those streams later. But 1 through 9 should be there. So can you not scroll? Can you not go back and see the earlier races? Because we should have everything up on the stream. That would be weird if it's not actually keeping it all.
It is super choppy.
Like we've got a good bit rate right now. Is it choppy? Oh, I thought you could. Okay. This stream will stay up. And if there are problems with this stream, if we've got like choppiness or bad connections, it is recording on the machine, and I will post that raw recording and send out a new link for it so everybody can find it.
We will have all the events linked in the comments later tonight or tomorrow. You can just go click on your swimmer and go watch them again in the event and heat that they were in.
Yeah.
thankful we still have video feed.
Yeah, we're just glad we have video feed because we were really worried we weren't going to have video before this
We
started.
were down to the wire and didn't have video feed, so.
It was technical difficulties this morning. Yeah, that's weird. Is what's interesting you're saying is it goes back to the break on the recording. That's where my preview in YouTube is stuck loading is on the break. So okay, so we are at the 200-yard mark. We got 8 laps in. Make sure I've got the right heat annotated. I don't. Heat 2, right, is what we're on. So right now we've got lane 6, 5, and 4 are all just together right now in 1, 2, 3. Lane 7 also kind of fighting for that third position. So Cameron Reynolds is leading out right now, coming to the halfway point in lane 6. Jackson Shemwell in lane 5 is pulling even with him, actually.
No, you're off again.
Oh, sorry.
We're in heat 2.
Heat 2. This is why I asked before. See, this is why Jen is here. She keeps me calling out the right
I was like,
name.
I'm pretty sure it's Andrew Hudson in lane 6.
See, I was on the wrong column. That's what it is. Thank you. Let me say this again. Lane 5, Easton Jacobson is in the lead, barely. Andrew Hudson and he just took that flip turn at the same time. Andrew Hudson in lane 6. We've got Mitchell Hatch. So lane 4 is Andrew Hunt in third, but he's getting pressure for third place out of lane 7, Matthew Howard. And lane 8 is trying to stay in this conversation as well, and that's Connor Bishop. So Easton Jacobson in lane 5 is pulled out of body length. That's as much of a lead as we've seen so far in this race. Andrew Hudson in lane 6 and Andrew Hunt in lane 4 hit the wall together. Now really, at this point, it's still anybody's race. There's still quite a few laps to swim. So Andrew Hunt is starting to put a little more speed on. And he's pulling up to the feet.
Yeah, Easton.
Yeah, pulling up to the feet of Easton. Lane 6, you're seeing Andrew Hudson also just at, you got, lane 4 and lane 7. Actually, it's lane 7.
7 is also...
Matthew Howard, Juan Diego, is pulled into second, and they are dead even.
Again, in this race, you just don't know. It really gets down to what's left in their tank at the end and how well they pace themselves through this.
So Easton Jacobson continued to lead. Andrew Hunt stalking him.
Andrew's coming into the wall. He's got 3 laps to go.
And Matthew Howard just kind of put a little speed on there. So we're down to the last 3 laps. Matthew Howard in lane 7 is in the second position now.
You see all the coaches telling all these kids to kick.
Matthew Howard in second place, trying to get up on the feet of Easton. Easton's just been steady.
Yeah.
He really has just kept a steady pace. You've had other swimmers around him kind of ebbing and flowing.
So this is Easton's last 25. We've got...
Looks like he's going to win this by a body length or 2. But Matthew Howard in lane 7 is solidified for second. I don't think Andrew's going to be able to catch him.
Nice. 6:18:48. Wow. He dropped a ton of time. Easton was at 6:47:59, and he came in at 6:18:48.
That's awesome.
That is a ton of time. Nice
so
job.
lane 2 for Matthew, he was a 7:12, and he just swam at 6:22. Third place in lane 4, Andrew Hunt.
He's at 6:43, and he's also at
Dropped
6:25. These
20-something
guys
seconds.
dropped a ton of time today. So awesome.
Good swims. Fourth place in lane 6, was Andrew Hudson, 6:47. He dropped about 10 seconds as well. All right, heat 3.
We've got lane 8 coming in, who's going to be in 7th.
Lane 8
So
has still got 50 more yards.
Oh, he's got 50 more yards.
Lane 7 finishing
Lane
up.
7, yep. So Matthew Howard came in 7th.
This is a brutal race. And you've probably all heard me say it. Actually, you all haven't, because we've been streaming for Cedar Valley mostly. It's pretty much only for Cedar Valley. But this is a race coach puts you in sometimes just to see if you'll swim it. Just to see if you're really dedicated to go swim.
I know with the girls yesterday, there was a few that they were like, yeah, I didn't sign up for this race.
Sometimes coach just wants to see if you're serious.
We don't have, for some reason, we don't have a...
We don't have a lane 2 swimmer, so 7th place, lane 8.
In lane 1, we have Yogan Kelly for Juan Diego. Lane 2 is Braden Reeves, Ogden. Lane 3, Porter Bartlett, Ogden. Lane 4, Landon Jones, Uinta. Lane 5, Nathan Ford, Cedar Valley. Lane 6, Harrison Stoddard, Tooele. Lane 7, Wyatt Kiever, Uinta. And lane 8 is Caleb Slaw for Uinta. The favorites in this are Landon Jones at 5:37.84 and Nathan Ford at 5:42.30.
Yeah, we've got timers and officials trying to sort something out over there, so we don't have swimmers up the blocks yet.
Well, I'm trying to decide, is the clock off up there?
I don't know.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know. They were having a conversation over there. Looks like they've sorted it out. So now we've got swimmers coming to the blocks. So yeah, So Landon Jones at a 5:37, and Nathan Ford at a 5:42. I mean, on the heat sheet, it's a race for second, right? With Porter Bartlett in lane 3 and Nathan Ford in lane 5, with Landon Jones looking like the favorite in 4, but it's a 500-yard race. That's a 5-second swing. It could be closer than it looks. So it'll be interesting to see kind of how these different swimmers with similar times approach the race. Andrew Hunt coming out fast and trying to set the pace early, along with Mitchell. I'm down one. Landon Jones.
On the struggle bus.
I'm struggling today, guys. Landon Jones in lane 4 setting the pace early with Porter Bartlett at his hip, and they're coming out fast. We see Nathan Ford in lane 5. But he generally comes out, he does not come out fast.
No.
He usually just kind of hangs back, kind of keeps a steady pace, and we see him start to surge more in the second half of the race.
My guess is you'll see Landon and Nathan both, all of a sudden they'll just become...
They'll get closer.
These rockets in the water as they're nearing the end of the laps.
Yeah, in lane 6 you got Harrison Stoddard who's keeping pace with Porter Bartlett. Lanes 7 and 8 are right next to each other. That's Wyatt in lane 7 and Caleb in lane 8. In lane 1, you've got Eugen. I'm going to say Johan or Yogan. I have no idea. Kelly for Jordan. And then Braden Reeves in 2. So Landon Jones continue in lane 4, coming into the first 200 yards. Harrison Stoddard and Porter Bartlett are just kind of matching each other in lanes 3 and 6. Nathan Ford in lane 5 is just holding steady in 4th right now. So we're at the halfway point of the race. Landon has pulled out a bigger advantage so far. He's swimming a good race. Nathan Ford. Coach is trying to get him to kick. Coach is always trying to get Nathan to kick.
But it always happens at the end.
It always happens at the end. He just pulls through with that upper body for almost the entire race with a little bit of a cadence kick in his stroke.
It's actually really impressive to me that he doesn't use his legs really much to this race. His feet kick in.
Well, Landon right now just has this race completely under his belt. Nathan's starting to inch in towards that second place conversation right now, but Harrison Stoddard and Porter Bartlett in 6 and 3 have pretty much been matching each other so far in this race. Again, over in lane 7 and 8, Wyatt and Caleb remain really close to each other, with Wyatt starting to pull ahead a little bit. Okay, we're closing in here. This is our last 100, going into the last 100 for Landon, who looks to have this race pretty well tied up. I don't know if Nathan's got enough in the tank to challenge for second or not right now. We'll see what the last 4 laps look like. Harrison Stoddard keeping about a half a body length over Porter. Landon picking up the pace on his last 3 laps. He's starting to move a little faster.
You got Landon who's coming in for his last 50.
Now we're seeing Nathan picking up the pace, coming in to pick off. He's trying to pick off 3rd place from Porter Bartlett. Looking like Harrison in lane 6 is going to have second sewn up. It's looking like a battle for 3rd.
Nice. Landon dropped time today as well. 5:24.23. He was at 5:37.84.
Harrison's coming in 2nd. Porter's going to hit in 3rd. And we see Nathan Ford hit in 4th.
Harrison dropped time as well. And Porter dropped time as well.
And Nathan got a personal best as well by just over a second.
Nice job.
It's a good swim. Yeah, Landon just controlled that race
That whole time.
wire to wire there.
I think everybody dropped time on that race. Okay, our event 16 is up. Our men 200-yard freestyle relay. In lane 2, we have Ogden, Owen O'Neill, Gavin Gunderson, Braden Reeves, Porter Bartlett. Lane 3, Cedar Valley, William Hudson, Caden Nelson, Braden Scott, Nathan Ford. Lane 4 is Stansbury, Jonah Jensen, Ben Wilson, Wyatt Berry, Isaac Adair. Lane 5, Juan Diego, Ethan McKenzie, Ethan Azet, Christian Swick, Charlie Gleason. Lane 6 is Uinta, Bridger McCurdy, Wake Murray, Wyatt Kiever and Caleb Slaw. Lane 7, Tooele, Ryan Beard, Jackson Day, Garrett Pearson, Andrew Crane. Lane 8 is Ben Lohman, Easton Jacobson, Gunnar Allen, JP Rebick, and Garen Gouda. You've got a couple of swimmers in here
That just
swam the 500.
Yeah, I'm seeing Porter. I'm seeing Porter Bartlett in there. I'm seeing Nathan Ford in there.
Ford, yep. Andrew. Let's see. Do we have Andrew Hudson in this last one? Yes, Andrew Hudson. We've got several.
You got several swimmers who just swam.
Got to jump out,
Catch their breath,
and literally get back in. You've got Nathan Ford, who's an anchor, so he'll have 2 seconds to breathe.
I think what they're doing, it looks like they're giving us a short break because of that.
I was gonna say, I don't know how these guys can jump back in.
Yeah, because we've got a little bit of time out in the action. Got some kids warming up. So it looks like a little bit of an unscheduled break here, so these swimmers can catch their breath before they have to go jump in again. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Do you think it's recording still in the back end?
I think it is, but even if it's not recording, if it's not, I'll just post the raw recording out of it. So one way or another, we'll make it work so everybody can go see it. At least the live stream's working. I'm just happy.
Why are they counting up even? Is it because the girl?
Okay guys, I apologize, but it looks like we're getting some latency here. We're gonna try and work on that, see if we can connect somewhere else. I don't know why. We've got, like I said, we are limited to hotspot, unfortunately, here. Oh, look, it all just came back up. Maybe. We're going to monitor this, and hopefully... Yeah, we see we're getting laggy, and we're going to have to see if we have other options to connect. We'll address what we can. So lane 5 is...
Lane 5 is Juan Diego.
Juan Diego, they got out quick. With Ethan. Lane 4 in Stansbury is in pursuit with Cedar Valley right on their heels in 3rd place. But right now, Juan Diego, a commanding lead in the halfway point of this race.
Yeah, I mean, they're just falling.
The Cedar Valley is making a push for 2nd place. In fact, they're going to touch the wall maybe just ahead of Stansbury. And now you got Nathan Ford in the water, who just swam 500 yards. Going up against Isaac Adair. Juan Diego is going to pull ahead and win this. Well, not pull ahead, they've been ahead the whole time. Juan Diego's going to win in lane 5, Stansbury in lane 4, and Cedar Valley's going to take 3rd in lane 3. With Cedar Valley gets just their barely gets their best time out of that. They get it best. Stansbury a little slower than their seat time. And Juan Diego,
They dropped 4 seconds.
they dropped 4 seconds to come and take
nice
that.
Job. All right.
Okay, let us know how we're looking on your end, guys. If we're still dealing with a lot of choppiness or if it's cleaning up a little bit.
Our 100-yard backstroke is next. We've got 3 heats in this. Alex Harvey is in lane 1 with Juan Diego. Lane 2 is Caleb George with Uinta. Lane 3 is Gunnar Allen, Ben Loman. Lane 4, Logan Chamberlain, Cedar Valley. Lane 5, Jaron Morgan, Juan Diego. Lane 6, Ammon Minor, Cedar Valley. Lane 7 is Aiden Davis with Juan Diego.
This is 18, right?
This is 18, 100-yard backstroke. Alright, Logan, he's ahead at the moment, but really in lanes 2 and 3, we've got Caleb and Gunnar right on his tail. Really, they're neck and neck at the moment. We've got lane 6, Ammon Minor, who's pulled ahead actually just a little bit.
Yeah, he has going into this first 50. He's going to hit first. And he's got Logan Chamberlain, both Cedar Valley right now. Although lane 2, Caleb George starting to pull. It looks like he's pulling into that 2nd place. He gets a better turn. So it looks like Caleb George is fighting for 2nd in lane 6. Ammon Minor looks to have this wrapped up for the win. Caleb George is passing Logan Chamberlain in lane 4.
Nice.
Caleb is going to take 2nd place, and Logan's going to take 3rd.
Ammon dropped a ton of time. He was at 124.82. He came in at 118.91. 128 down to 122. And Logan, 123, which is a little bit faster than what he normally swims. Okay, Heat 2, Andrew Ritchie, lane 1, Ben Lowman. Lane 2, Ben Nilsson, Ogden. Lane 3, Ethan Castro, Stansbury. Sorry, guys. The SHS just throws me. Lane 4, Ryan Beard, Chihuahua. Lane 5, Ryan Grotsky, Ogden. Lane 6, Grant Mullen. He went to Lane 7, Derek Ortiz, Cedar Valley. Lane 8, Brett Meyering, Cedar Valley.
It looks like we got a pretty good jump here in times with Ryan Beard at a 107.84 is our top seed in lane 4. And then the next best time is Ryan Grotsky in lane 5 with a 111.
Yep.
Ryan Beard just missing the cutoff to the finals event in time, it looks like. We'll see what it looks like. So in lane 3, Ethan gets a good start. Gets the best start of the bunch. But Ryan swims that back. And you got Ryan and Ryan.
Yeah, lane 3
Ryan and Ethan.
One for Tooele, one for Ogden.
Ethan is he's making an issue of it. He wants first place in this heat. He doesn't care what the heat time says.
Yeah, Ethan.
Ethan's having a good swim right now. Gets a good turn, and it's Ethan and Ryan.
It's going to be close.
It is going to be
Really,
close.
it's going to be whoever can touch the wall, although I think Ethan's going to have it.
It looks like Ethan's going to take it. Oh, it's going to be really tight.
Close.
Ethan gets it with a 108.
108.06. Wow.
So Ethan
4
drops
seconds.
time and has a really good race. It looks like Ryan did not have the race he was hoping for today. Goes a little slower than his personal best. In third place in lane 5 was Ryan Grotsky.
And he also added just a little bit of time.
But yeah, Ryan, Ethan had a great race to win that heat.
Okay, our third heat in this, Brooks Mortensen, lane 1 Ogden, lane 2 Jagger Morton. He went to lane 3 Mason Winterton Ogden, lane 4 Arter Dari. You went to lane 5 Xavier Jeffries Stansbury, lane 6 Wyatt Berry Stansbury. Lane 6 is Wyatt Berry for Stansbury. Lane 7 is Charlie Gleason Juan Diego, and lane 8 is Jonah Jensen for Stansbury.
It is choppy.
It's choppy.
Well, we could try switching just right after this event. But
we've got 2 events left.
yeah, that feed has gotten choppy.
Our favorite in this is Artur. For Uinta, he's at a 100.50. Our next one is Xavier at 101.68. So again, it could be anybody's race.
Well, why don't you turn your hotspot on? As soon as this race ends, I'll flip to it, and we'll just see if we do any better. Lanes 3, 4, 5, and 6 getting in the wall basically the same time. Arthur has a good turn, running about a half a body length ahead in first place going into the first 50. So we got Arthur and Xavier first and second, Mason in third. Xavier made up a little bit of time on that last one. He's going to pull it dead even in lane 5. You got a drag race. Xavier lane 5, Arthur in lane 4. See who can reach back. He gets him by two-tenths of a second. Xavier wins.
1:00:22. That's awesome.
Personal best for both of them.
Yeah.
Arthur by 1/100th of a second gets a personal best.
So awesome.
Third place in lane 3 for Mason Winterton. All right, guys, I'm going to take a chance here, and I'm going to change. Is this you? No. Okay.
Are we connected?
Yeah. But that bit rate, that bit rate looks worse than mine. Yeah, it's connected. Yeah, it's connected.
Okay, guys, sorry, we're having internet issues here. All right, in lane 3, we have Jacob Nelson for Cedar Valley. In lane 4 is Tony Castro for Ogden. And lane 5 is Kyle Ocampo for Juan Diego. This is the 100-yard breaststroke.
Getting anything right now?
Jacob came in at 1:21.98. He did not have a time in this. We got Tony who came in at 1:37.45, so he dropped time. And Kyle is almost back to the wall. 1:50.50, so just a little bit slower than what he's been.
I don't think YouTube is.
Even.
It is not. It's not liking this at all.
Are we connected or no?
Do I stop and start the stream? I mean, we're outputting, but it looks like it's not. What do you got? Nothing?
I closed it.
Looks like it's stuck. Yep.
Are we connected?
Can I end it and start it?
Or are we?
Huh?
Oh, they said I see you, don't stop.
Oh, you see me, don't stop? Okay, I'm not doing anything. It looks like it's trying. It looks like it's coming back up on my end. So.
Okay. Sorry, guys. This is, I don't know.
Yesterday it worked really well, and today it's just not playing nice. We apologize.
All right, in heat 2 we have Jack Wolfert, Juan Diego. Lane 2 is Nolan Spencer, Cedar Valley. Lane 3 is Sam Michelson, Cedar Valley. Lane 4 is Ken Sky Lee for Ben Lowman. Lane 5 is Nathaniel Kramer, Chihuahua. Lane 6, Matthew Howard, Juan Diego. Lane 7, Christian Zamora is Chihuahua. We've got Nathaniel, who is ahead. And lane 4, we've got Ken Sky, who's right behind him.
Ken Sky, Kensky.
Kensky, yeah.
One of those. But it looks like Nathaniel Kramer is going to win this heat. Race for third, lane 6. Matthew Howard looks to have it, but he's got pressure from lane 1. He's going to touch first for third place.
Nathaniel dropped time from 125.61 down to 123.21. Second place with Kensky. Sorry guys, 125.32. So just a little bit slower than his seed time. Okay, in heat 3 we have Taggart Hughes, lane 1 for Uinta, lane 2 Logan Gillis for Stansbury, lane 3 Ty Willie Ogden, lane 4 Bridger McCurdy Uinta, lane 5 Colin Thomas Uinta, lane 6 Sam Woodruff Cedar Valley, lane 7 Kenton White Uinta, lane 8 Stillman Larson for Tooele.
So Bridger McCurdy in lane 4 has the best seed time at a 1:17.98. But Cohen is just a second behind him with a 1:18.91.
Yeah.
In lane 5. So in theory, Bridger in lane 4 and Cohen in lane 5 should be the ones to watch. We've seen a lot of people drop a lot of time in this regions, so
It's been awesome. I would have totally jumped in the water.
this is
Just-
way to
it's-
rattle
yeah.
every swimmer on the block.
I would totally would have been in the water.
So some technical difficulties here with the starting. They're trying to sort out whatever's going on here. There we go.
So really,
They're going into the
they're
wall.
all like 4 or 5.
Yeah,
6.
4 or 5 people hitting the wall at the same time. So
Lanes 2, 3, it's all super close. Yeah, 4,
So Bridger-
5, and 6.
Bridger is looking like he's just got a head on everybody right now, but that's all. Ty and Cohen next to him on either side are right with him.
Yeah, I mean Ty, Bridger, Colin, and Sam really are all neck and neck. You've got
So Bridger trying to get a little more distance, but Ty next to him is just trying to stay right on his hip in lane 3. Bridger's going to make that turn first in lane 4. Second place is up for grabs. Bridger pulling away. You've got Sam in lane 6, who's making that push for second place right now. If he can keep it up, he's going to out-touch
so
Cohen.
close. So close.
He's gonna
See,
glide
see,
in.
see?
He's got it.
120.10. So Bridger came in at 118.31, so just a little bit slower, and Sam came in at 120.10, so he dropped time.
He dropped some
nice
time.
job.
And then third place was
is
Cohen, right?
Yep.
So Bridger, Sam, and Cohen. 1, 2,
1-8.
3.
Let's see. Yeah, nice job, guys. All right, heat 4. We have Owen O'Neill, lane 1 for Ogden. Lane 2, Joshua Reynolds, Stansbury. Lane 3, Andrew Crane, Tooele. Lane 4, Gavin Gunderson, Ogden. Lane 5, Adrian Hinton, Stansbury. Lane 6, Ben Wilson, Stansbury. Lane 7, AJ Pippin for Ben Lohman. And lane 8 is Irvine Nelson for Juan Diego.
Yeah, lane 4 and 5. 107.96 for Gavin Gunderson, Adrian Hinton,
Yes.
108.99.
Yep.
Those are your 2 to watch. You got an Andrew Crane in lane 3 for Tooele is a 109.48. So again, lanes 3, 4, and 5 should be where the action is. Yeah, now my bit stream's dropping again. It runs along nicely, and then it just tanks. Probably because my son's trying to call me right now. And they're all in the lead. Ben Wilson in lane 6 trying to make some noise as well. But now you're seeing lanes 3, 4, and 5 start to solidify a little bit. Andrew Crane in lane 3 pushing out for the lead right now. Gavin Gunderson in 2nd. And Adrian Hinton in 3rd. But boy, Gavin got a good turn in lane 4 and has gotten into the lead. Andrew Crane though is coming back. He's trying to push in.
Who's going to touch first?
Lane 3. Andrew Crane for Tooele.
Wow, 1:08:31. He dropped time.
1/10 of a second between them. He just stretched out and now touched him.
Gavin came in 2nd and Joshua came in 3rd. Nice job. So awesome.
Got some happy swimmers in the water.
Okay guys, this is our last event. This is our 400-yard freestyle, our 4x1. In lane 2, we have Tooele, Ryan Beard, Jackson Day, Garrett Pearson, Andrew Crane. Lane 3 is Stansbury, Joshua Reynolds, Adrian Hinton, Xavier Jeffries, Isaac Adair. Lane 4, Juan Diego, Christian Swick, Joseph Shammy, Jacob Belong, Egan Kelly. Lane 5, Cedar Valley, William Hudson, Caden Nelson, Braden Scott, Nathan Ford. Lane 6, Uinta, Jagger Morton, Wyatt Kiever, Archer Dari, and lane 7 is Ogden, Braden Reeves, Brooks Mortensen, Dawson Milan, Mason Winterton. Lane 8 is Ben Lohman, AJ Pippin, Gunder Allen, Andrew Ritchie, and Easton Jacobson. The favorite in this is Juan Diego at 3:41.72. I'll be curious to see how today goes. This was the race at Cedar Valley. Was a complete upset for the whole
for the girls.
For the girls, they were not. Yeah, so it's just you never know. You never know how they're going to push each other in the water.
But really, I mean, you're talking what, 3 seconds between the top 3 for these relays. There's 3 seconds for the 4 schools here separating them. So this should be a fun race to watch.
And this one's fun because they're just fast.
Juan Diego and Cedar Valley are just neck and neck out front, with Juan Diego starting to creep ahead into the first 50. So you've got Christian Swick and William Hudson leading out for those teams. Third place in lane 6 for UHS, you've got Lager Morton, who's kind of pulled into third. Cedar Valley surging here. They're going to hit the wall basically together. Cedar Valley with a little bit of a lead.
You got Caden Nelson in the water and Joseph Shammy.
Oh my, but Juan Diego had a really good entry. He ate up all of that advantage. Really good changeover, great dive into the water. So Juan Diego
ahead just a little bit.
Now pulling half a body length. Lane 6. Wyatt Kiever in for UHS. Lane 2 for Tooele. Jason Dax now trying to take over that third place position. But Juan Diego in lane 4 holding going to extend that to almost a body length, it looks like, by the time they hit the wall over Cedar Valley.
So you've got Jacob that's getting ready to go in, and you've got Braden Scott that's getting ready to go in for Cedar Valley. It's just a powerhouse
moving.
in the water.
Now we're expecting to see Braden Scott. I expect to see Braden Scott take the lead, and here he goes. He is just a motorboat. The question is, he's got how much time can he put on Juan Diego for the last leg for the anchors? Third place is dead even.
Yeah, between Uinta and Stansbury.
Lanes 3 and 6,
Braden
dead
Scott
even.
now has got
Braden is ripping.
he's half a lane
But I
ahead.
do not know who the anchor is for Juan Diego.
Right,
Nathan
we've got-
Ford anchoring for Cedar Valley, hitting the water now.
And you've got Egan Kelly up next. He's just getting ready to go in the water.
So as much, you saw Braden Scott put that lead on, but if you have the right swimmer as an anchor, they can take that lead back off. So it just depends on who we've got in the water. Third place is getting interesting. Lane 3, Stansbury. Lane 6, Uinta. But you've got, in lane 2, Tooele. Cedar Valley looks to have this sewn up for the win. But now second place is coming into doubt. Uinta, their anchor swimmer, is going to snatch second place. He's going to take it away. Juan Diego looking for third, but even third place is into contention. Wow, what a great race.
Cedar Valley comes in first at 3:37. They drop time from 3:43. Juan Diego.
Uinta
at
gets second. Yeah, Uinta takes second place in lane 6.
Oh, at 3:44.52, so they swam a little bit
It
faster.
dropped a quarter
and
second.
Juan Diego came in third at 3:45.69, so just a little bit slower
Yeah,
than
Juan
their
Diego
seat time.
not going to be happy. Just you always want to drop time at a region event.
Yeah, that was a great race.
That was a good race. That was fun to watch. Well, that's it. We apologize that our bandwidth today, for whatever reason, just was not as good as yesterday's. Again, we wish we had more connectivity options in this facility, but we just don't have them.
Yeah.
But what a fun meet! I will post the raw recording. I'll upload it because we had some issues with this stream. I'll send that link out. If you come, I'll also add it to this stream so that you can find it here. So anybody who's looking for that raw recording, I'll add it to this stream later so you can find it. I'll send it out to coaches as well and team moms. So hopefully you can go back and review this with a little better viewing experience.
It'll take them a minute to get all of the schools tallied up to see who won this event. I honestly don't know today.
It sounded like third Cedar Valley, second Stansbury, but I didn't hear. I don't know if those are the finals.
I can't imagine they have finals, yeah.
What's up? It's still going. We can wait. We might as well wait just a second to see if we can announce who won the event. But I don't know. So we're going to stay with this just for a couple of minutes and see if we can get the results and announce those here. Okay, so they're announcing event-specific things right now, not the overall. Fifth for Cedar Valley. Juan Diego in fourth. Ogden in third. Second is Uinta High School. Stansbury is your champion.
What place was that? We got fifth.
So Stansbury was your champion in this. I did not catch the first couple for Tooele and Juan Diego. So I'm thinking Tooele and Juan Diego, Cedar Valley.
Stansbury, Uinta, Ogden,
All right.
Juan Diego.
Well, thank you everyone for watching, and we're out of here.